Seeing one leopard in the wild is a sight to behold, but seeing two is a rare treat and a feast for the eyes. These two are mating, and so they'll follow each other around for a few days. They'll mate many times during this period, and they may even share kills. Here, the female, which is much smaller than the male, is enticing him by placing her behind and tail in front of him and moving back and forth against his face. This looks irritating, but this also gives him the cue that she's ready to mate again. Unfortunately, he doesn't seem very ready or very enthusiastic. His mouth is open in a growl for most of her persistent bottom and tail smacking. Leopards do appear to get quite irritable during this time, but growls and snarls are very common. In fact, the noisy interactions of mating leopards often give away their position to guides. Eventually, he does mount her, but if we look really carefully, she doesn't lift her tail at all, and he doesn't actually position himself correctly to successfully mate. Everything else is right, and he even attempts to hold down her neck with his open jaws, which is a typical act while mating. But looking at the actual mounting position, this looks like a failed attempt, which is also not uncommon. The act itself is second nature and is driven by sex hormones, so sometimes they can be on autopilot about the whole thing, and he may miss the target.